Hey everybody, welcome back to the Archangel 15. Today's presentation is called Who Really Are Famous People? I hope that you've all been enjoying my work that I've been bringing you lately. Every once in a while, I feel like changing it up and throwing something sporadic in there or something that kind of appeals to my senses or my heart. And some of it may be controversial to some people, but this stuff is pretty much what I believe to be truth. I'm going to start off with a disclaimer here. By watching this video, you agree not to take any legal action against me in any way, shape, or form. Consider this basically for entertainment purposes. And again, like I said, by watching this, you agree not to sue me, not to take legal action against me, or like I said, if you don't like what I'm saying, please just stop watching. So I've noticed certain common themes. Like, really what it all boils down to is that they're not going to just let anybody, any random Joe Schmo, get in front of a microphone, get in front of a stage, and just start talking whatever they want to talk. Or like even on YouTube. Like whoever invented YouTube, like the whole thing with Sergey Brin. Let's start with him actually. I'll start with Google, and they own YouTube, so I guess I got to watch what I say. His Sergey Brin's mom worked for NASA. Like, not debated. They were in Maryland. And like the whole thing was essentially like handed to him on a plate. Like he really didn't invent anything. It was like knowledge from past worlds that was like allowed to be brought out. And it like ties into the Swiss banking cartels and CERN Switzerland and a few other entities. But like even above them, like as much people think that they're like gods, there's another like unseen force. There's like basically the Chinese, even some of the Japanese, Koreans as well. And basically like anybody that is in the public eye, whether it's a CEO of a company, whether it's a news anchor, whether it's a musician, whether it's a sports star, whether it's a politician, they're all basically part of the CIA. Or like military, or like their parents were in the military. But you can almost, like anybody you even question, just look, were they in the military? And you'll almost always see, yes, they were in the military. Or NASA, or their parents were associated with NASA. And if not that, definitely oil or banks, guaranteed. Or the war machine, you could say. But like, I want to just pick on a few people here. Oprah Winfrey, okay? Like, do you honestly think this poor little black girl, I think she used to use drugs, whatever, which I'm not begrudging her for that. There's nothing, she's free person. And I like people who could overcome adversity and do amazing things with their lives. I think it's a great story if it's true. But I don't think that they would have let this girl rise to be almost, a trillionaire now. And I think that she was like part of the CIA. Like this is stuff that like I'm kind of like basically gathering from my own alchemical sources. And then like the canary in the coal mines, Stedman Graham. Stedman Graham has army service, yes. Like I personally believe that her and Stedman were like took part in like the cocaine epidemic in the 80s. That like Stedman Graham probably was like showing people how to cook crack. Like to be honest with you, like I don't want like people coming on here like you don't know this, you're just saying this hearsay. But like I can tell you for certain that like Oprah stinks, and like maybe someday I'll get to interview her here on my channel. She can come talk to me. Anyhow. It's the whole thing with her and Obama, like and Tom Cruise. I mean, it complete Illuminati BS. Now, on the note of the Illuminati, the sun is one of many, many, many stars. Like, yes, enlightenment and worship of the sun gods and everything's been going on for a long time. But like, there's a bigger picture here, people. Please, like, don't fall for that Illuminati nonsense. Okay, so like Oprah Winfrey and Stedman Graham, like I said, something stinks about them, really bad. And like the fact that she didn't marry him, there's something just really weird going on. And like I almost wonder if these people really have as much money as they say they do, or it's like all in show. And it's like they like by allowing the sports stars to have millions and millions of dollars, or the other people would have, and like just to be like flaunt it with like the gold and the cars and the girls and everything. It like basically like sets up something acceptable in your mind to allow rich wasps and rich Germans, rich Jewish descendants, Italians, whoever, even Russians, to basically live this kind of life in excess, basically push a communist agenda. And like this should be accepted among the youth. And like, we should like look up to these people as if they're something special when they're not. They've been put where they are for a special purpose. And like, anybody that's going to like have a talk program, it's like they want to steer you a certain way. It's like a steering committee. It's like they want to push you to like your logic and your thoughts. And it's like either you manifest like your brain and like use it for like what you want, or somebody else is going to take control of you and like basically use you for what they want to use you for. And a lot of these people are like inbreds, to be honest with you. Like they're like tied together through like a few families. The Rothschilds are one of them. Anybody who has red hair, like you can almost guarantee is Rothschild. Like ask yourself, how does Prince Harry have red hair? Like you know, did Princess Diana, did Charles? To my knowledge, no. Like my guess is Rothschild. Tim Cook, I cannot stand. Like I really want these people to like eventually come out and like actually say who they are. But like Tim Cook really stinks, and like it's really a disgrace to Stephen Jobs and like, you know, good people that actually like built these amazing companies, and like they get taken over. It's a very common thing is like if you did build something of value and you didn't go with the program, they would take you over from within, or like they would buy you out. They would like basically take your suppliers over. These people are predatory by nature. Donald Trump was a master at this, and back in his casino days, back to Atlantic City. These people don't care about you. They don't care about your family. They have an agenda, and the agenda is not for the greater good of humanity. Another one is Elon Musk. I cannot stand Elon Musk. I've talked in the past about free energy ideas. Biggest fraud of a company of all time. Like I see it going to zero bid at some point in time. Like eventually, like a car that goes 220 miles is not acceptable for my needs. Maybe for you, but not for me. And every time you charge it, it's probably going to charge less. He went to University of Pennsylvania, probably around the same time Ivanka Trump went there, and like it ties into the Pennsylvania Quakers. Now I am part of like the Pennsylvania Quaker Society here. Pennsylvania Quakers have a lot of money, and like they could kill me if they wanted to, or they probably have tried. And then these people have stolen bloodlines, various things. The University of Pennsylvania and the Quakers are like a mafia in and of themselves, and like they're crumbling to the ground, along with a lot of other people of power and money. And a lot of them are probably underground right now, enjoying their prison cell hell that they built for themselves. And like I said, anybody in the news like has basically sold their soul. Another one of interest is Kimberly Guilfoyle, Don Jr.'s woman. Like who the f is she? Like I find it extremely unplausible that, you know, this multi-billionaire son is going to come on and like flaunt like this girl next door quality girl is his girl. Like I think there's something like she's like an alien or something, or like from Greek, or like it's a Greek last name, probably like you know, who knows. But like this certain things just really interest me. But yes, these people have all sold their souls, and like I said, they're not going to let just anybody in front of an open mic. There's some people that really did like start from humble beginnings and actually worked their way up and like basically broke free or attempted to break free. Madonna was one of them. And like I can assure you, there's not going to ever be another Madonna, somebody who has billions of dollars of their own money and a free speaking mind that's going to get up and just say what they want to say. They probably had to censor her on more than one note, if like to be honest with you. Another one they hit real hard is Pete Rose. I've talked about. He was so transformational. He could have been a politician, and he would have been an amazing politician at that. They put hit pieces out on him, obviously. And there's people that got away with much worse things than he did. And essentially, there's like what's known as the Hollywood Blacklist or the Blacklist. I have a separate presentation on it, but like I can tell you one thing that'll get you on there, like where you won't have any kids or any money, is guns. Own some guns, and like don't be a pole sucking cop or like, you know, some G-man Quantico Langley boy. You know, like. Just be on your own, like do what you want to do. And like I said, you'll be targeted. Guns, outspoken against certain things. Please watch my video, Hollywood Blacklist. And like I said, I call on these people in positions to like basically come out and say who they really are. Musk, I'm talking to you. Tim Cook, I'm talking to you. Oprah Winfrey, Stedman Graham, I'm talking to both of you. Like I said, people like Kimberly Guilfoyle as well. Maybe I could get the help, enlist the help of other stars to basically help me with this little side project. But I'm going to stop here. Didn't really want to make this a huge presentation. I think you get the point. Please feel free to add some input if you have any, or maybe like you have some like people that you know that are part of this corrupt scheme. Take care, folks. God bless. Thanks for stopping in the Archangel 15.